Good morning, this is Dr. McClellan, and this video is about the first of our short reports, the proposal writing assignment. And this is a research proposal writing assignment. This is the first assignment in our research project that we will focus on the rest of this semester, and it focuses on 3 brands of the same product of office supplies. So your purpose for this is you're researching the best purchasing office for an office supply commonly used in your job. So you're going to compare like things to like things, not unlike things to unlike things, or apples to apples, not oranges to apples. So your audience is your immediate supervisor. I'm pretending to be your immediate supervisor. Your tone should be business formal. And this particular assignment is for us to discuss your research project before you start it or at the beginning of it to make sure you're on the right track. And so I'm very serious about this. Email me or text me immediately if you have any problems with any part of this assignment, because we can work on it together via email or text messaging if you're on Remind. So you're supposed to read Chapter 7.2, Proposals, 5.3, Defining the Scope of your project, and 5.5, Stakeholder Engagement and Consultation in our book. And then here's a web page for you to refer to if you don't know how to copy and paste pictures from the internet. So this is the very first thing that you do as part of the research project, other than your reading, is select 3 brands of one expensive and readily available office supplies product, such as files, paper, staples. This is not a complete list. You can Google office supplies for more ideas. However, do not choose any type of ink pen because I use it as my example. Also, you want to make sure that it's readily available. All 3 brands are readily available and inexpensive because you're going to have to buy them. Now, don't buy them until you have finished this assignment and have a good grade on it, because you may have to change. If you're unsure if your brands are the same product, 1, read the packaging, and 2, read the ingredients list. You can also know that I will be checking that all 3 of your brands are the same product, and that's why I don't want you to buy them yet, because if they're not, you'll have to change one. And then you're going to write a proposal for your research topic. Your audience is me, and I'm acting as your work supervisor. Now you want to format your document as an internal memo that would be attached to a work email. Include all the sections of an internal memo. Include 3 pictures of your products, 3 brands. Don't use a template. You know all the rest. So let's come down here to format instructions. So your first section is a memo heading. Be sure that you use a standard memo header block. And the subject line specifically of this research proposal should include your 3 brands' names. Now, how you want to present those is up to you. Just remember that brand names are proper nouns, and all of the words in the brand's names need to be capitalized. Then the next section is the memo's message or body. Now, it should have 3 sections: an opening section, a detail section, and a closing section. The opening section should answer, why am I reading this? And it should identify and define the purpose of your research project, which for this is finding the best office supply item based on cost and performance. The detail section should answer, what do I need to know? And this I is me, it's your supervisor. Describe the brands of your product and state what 3 places you're going to purchase your brands and the scope of your research. So from the beginning, the scope of your research is what all do you plan to experiment on your 3 brands. So what is the scope of your research? And then the closing section should answer, what am I expected to do now? And present a timeline for the rest of your documents for this research project. So there's the progress report, which is this assignment, the lab report, which is the next assignment, and the progress report is the next assignment, the lab report is the next assignment, and then the formal report is the 3rd one. You can use the due dates for the progress report and the lab report and the formal or long report in your timeline. The I in these questions is the reader of your memo, and that's me, your supervisor. Be sure to include a photo of each of your brands at the bottom of your document and format them so that the images, not the picture, but the images are equal in size. And then caption each photo with its brand name and the URL where you got your picture. All right. Okay, so I've got my instructions on this side, on the left side, and then I've got my blank piece of paper, digital paper, on the right side. So let's go back and look at this. So your first section is a memo heading, and the subject line has to be something specific. Okay. I'm going to type this. I'm not going to use a template. I don't want y'all to, I know it takes a little bit more time, but I don't want y'all to use templates on any of these assignments. Okay, 2, I'm your supervisor, remember, from, so this is my fake student, date, what's today's date? January. And then RE means about. And I need the subject line of this research project proposal to include your 3 brand names. So let me go find my 3 brands. Gel pen brands. Remember, you can't do pens of any sort because I'm doing them. Okay, so here we go. Uniball, Zebra, Pilot. I want all gel pens. Okay, so I'm just going to put research project, and I'm going to put uni ball. You know what I'm going to do? If you've never had a face-to-face class with me, or you haven't had class with me before, you may not know this about me, but I'm the copy and paste queen. There we go. Just be sure that when you copy and paste that you don't bring all of the internet formatting with you. Ooh, art news. I don't want to do that one. Okay, see, this one is Uniball and this one is Uniball. I'm going to try and stay away from the same brands. Try not to use the same brands. And also, I'm actually looking for something that's not used for art, that would be used as an office supply. All right, there we go. So these are my 3 brands. Now let's go back here. So I've got the subject line done. Now the next section is the memo's message or body, and it should have 3 sections, right? Now I'm going to show you how I would do this if I were doing this assignment. Because I like things to be easy. I would copy and paste these here. Now eventually I'm going to get rid of them, so don't get too excited. I don't want to see these on your paper. Because it helps me to actually focus on what I'm doing if I have the instructions right there on the same page. Okay, why am I reading this? And the I is my supervisor, which in this case would be Dr. McClellan. So I am reading this. So I'm going to pretend like I'm Jane, and so that I'm presenting this from the student's viewpoint. Okay, why is Dr. McClellan reading this? Okay, I have been asked to research the best gel pen option for our office. Okay, I got that. Identify and define the purpose of your project. The purpose of Notice that I'm using some of the same words that's in the instructions of this project, of this research project. This is a grade school trick. I don't know if they teach these to you. They teach this to you guys anymore, but it was taught to me. But you know, I'm old as dirt. Is when you're answering questions to use part of the questions to form your sentence. The purpose of this research project is to find the best choice financially and performing gel pen to use in our office. Yes, it's going to be a little repetitious. And I actually, see, because there's what I'm supposed to say right there. So I've said it. Okay, now the next thing I'm supposed to talk about is the detail section. The detail section should answer what I need to know. So what my supervisor needs to know, even though I've stated it up here, needs to know what I'm looking at, what 3 brands I'm looking at. The 3 brands, and I've just copied and pasted the 3 brands this research project is looking at are, and I'm going to go in here because we're Americans and not British and say the Uniball Sigmo UM151, the Zebra Sarasa Dry ×1, and the Pilot B2P Bottle 2 pen. Now notice I have I in here one time. You can't write business documents completely without first or second person pronouns, but you want to keep them to the bare minimum, because the focus of these documents is not you, not me the writer, not me the researcher, not me the worker. It is the 3 brands that I am researching. Okay, so what do I need to know? Describe the brands. So all 3 pens are ballpoint pens with gel ink. That's what they all are. State what 3 places you're going to purchase your brands. All 3 brands will be purchased at Office Depot, Oh, what else we got? Hold on. Let's look where to buy. Oh, Office Product Stores. Oh, not produce. Dadgummit. Product. Office Supply. Let me get that right. Office Supply Stores. So I've got Manning's. I want to do Manning's. That's what I couldn't think of. Manning's Office Supply and Amazon. So I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna buy my 3 brands at Office Depot, Manning's Office Supply, and Amazon. Now, when you do this kind of research, you really want to get a good range like this. So this is part of the scope of your research project. So Office Depot, there actually is an Office Depot. I could go buy it in person because there actually is one here in Beaumont. I could buy it online at officedepot.com. Manning's Office Supply is local. Office Depot is a big box store, and Manning's Office Supply is actually only local. But I could buy it in person at the store, or I could buy it online. Or I could get it on Amazon.com, which is a big website that sells a lot of different crap. Well, I'm sorry, a lot of different stuff. Sorry, y'all. Oh, potty mouth. A lot of different stuff, including office supplies. So I'm wanting to get a wide range of possible prices for my research. Okay, and then the scope of your research. So this research project will, hold on, I just lost my word. Dadgummit. This research project will study each brand's cost per unit and performance. Actually, let me put expected performance. Okay, and I'll explain what this means. Let me get through this though. Okay, so I've got all that. So the 3 brands this research project is looking at are and I've stated my 3 brands, all 3 pens are ballpoint pens with gel ink, and I'm using with black gel ink. All 3 brands will be purchased at Office Depot, Manning's Office Supply, and Amazon. This research project will study each brand's cost per unit and expected performance. So cost per unit, let me give you a heads up on that, because that's in the next research project. And then the lab report is the expected performance part. So cost per unit is how much does 1 pen cost. If you're buying something that is sold in grams, how much does 1 gram or 1/4 of a gram cost? So you're breaking it down to the smallest possible unit and calculating how much that unit would cost. Because you might buy a box of 12 pens at Amazon, and you might buy a box of 403 pens at Manning's. So of course you're going to have different prices for each one of those, because one is 12 and one is 483. But you need to know cost per unit. So how much does each pen cost? And then expected performance, this is the lab report. So you're going to actually do some primary research, observation research on whatever your product is. So you need to look at what's that product expected to do. So for example, pens are expected to write smoothly. You expect the ink to dry fairly quickly, and you expect it to be smudge free, and you expect it to last a pretty long time. So those are the kinds of things. Now, right now, you just need to look at expected performance. And then the closing should answer, what am I expected to do now? And present a timeline for the rest of your documents in this research project. And they are the progress report, the lab report, and the formal report. So what do you expect your audience, Dr. McClellan, to do now? And you could do this with, I'm going to go with a you. You will receive a progress report. You know what? I'm going to even say a research progress report by, I'm trying to think of the date. What is our date for that? Hold on, let me go look. I know I'm going really fast, y'all. I think it's the 22nd. Oh, the calendar can't catch up with me. Cover letter, resume. Yeah, they're all due on the 22nd. So let's get back to here by, so February 22nd, a lab report by February 22nd, and a formal report by, I think that's due March 8th. We're going to say March 8th. All right, so I don't need for that person to do anything now except for wait for the rest of my research. All right. Now let me go back and look. my computer's running really slow today. Now, what's the rest of this? Oh, include a photo of each of your brands. Okay, so the easy way to do that is to just include it at the bottom. So I'm going to take my first one, and I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to tell it I want a visual. Where's images? Images. Here we go. That looks good enough. And I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it down here, and I'm going to go ahead and make that a little smaller, and then I'm going to do the next one. Ooh, you can buy it at Amazon, can't you? I imagine whatever you pick, you can buy it at Amazon. I might could buy a life on Amazon. Ha ha. I know, bad joke. Oh shoot. I knew I forgot to do something. I meant to save that. Hold on. Let me get this one back. What was it? It was this one. Yeah. Okay. And then the third one, copy and paste and go find it. Is that it? That doesn't. Oh, come on. Where is it? There it is. Copy and paste. Oh, that's why they call it a bottle pen, because it's made from recycled bottles. Cool. Okay, you want to try. Okay, I'm going to make this big now. You want all three of these to be as close to the same size as possible, and you want them all up here if possible. Maybe not that up. Put them down a little bit. And let's see. Can we tap that over a little bit? Yeah. Yes, this is going to be the hardest part of this whole thing. I know. There we go. Let's put that one out a little bit. Oh, not that much. Okay, so I've got all three of them here. They're all pretty much, I wish I could get that one just a little bit bigger. There we go, that is a little bit bigger. Okay, now you have to caption these. And now I'm doing this on Word, and it's on Word on my computer. So if it doesn't, if you're not doing it on Word, like if you're online, Word Online, or Google Docs Online, or Pages, or whatever else you might be using, it's going to look different, and you need to go ahead and Google or YouTube how to do it on your particular word processing program. So on mine, I just right click on it, and there's an insert caption, and it's going to say figure 1, and this is, yes, so it's figure, I want it figure 1, I want it below the item, and I want to add the URL to it. So I'm going to go get my URL. So that was the Uniball. Oh, I'm an idiot. Where's that one? Dadgummit. Where's my history? Here we go. So I'm going to get that URL, copy, and I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to click OK. And I don't want it to be quite this long, so I'm going to take some of it off. Ooh, I'm going to take some more off. Ooh. Let me get the other one too. So I want to caption this, figure 2, and what is this one? Oh, this is this one. So copy and paste. Okay. Oh, I put it on the wrong one, didn't I? I sure did. Cut. This one's the caption. Sorry, y'all. Insert space. Put that in there. And see, it just moves it all down. I'll show you, and give me a second, and I'll show you how to move things around. And then here we go, copy. And I want to caption this one. Okay, so my goal is to try and get all of this on one page. So what I did here is I actually took off some of the URL, and I'm going to take off a little bit more and just use Amazon.com. On this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, I don't need figure 2. It's on here twice. I'm going to go with everythingpromo.com. And then on this one, I'm going to take out. Oh, it's not giving me. Oh, there we go. I needed to click one more time. See, I don't want the search. I want the actual website where I would buy it. So let me change this caption here. Okay. And this is also Amazon. So I'm going to take out. All right. And I'm going to try and move everything back up here. Nope. It didn't let me. Oh, sorry. If I make it smaller, will it do it? Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't want to let me move everything up to the on the same line. Will it let me move everything up to the same page? Let me see what I've got here. There we go. So if you can't get it all the way across, at least get it all on one page. I mean, this, it's not best, it's not optimal, but it'll work. Nope. Go back. Undo. Undo. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see what I needed to do. Huh. Okay. Oh, look at that. Let's see if I can do it now. Nope. I bet if I made this smaller, it would. There we go. I mean, it's not optimal, but it did work. I need to put this down here. I wonder. Nope. Okay, this is not optimal, but I would take it. I have all three of them right there at the bottom. If you can only get them so that they're down the page, that's fine too. But be sure that, let me save this something before I forget. Oh, we're going to put this in, and this is proposal research. Proposal example document. There we go. Geez, my computer's really moving slow today. Okay, it's not best. It looks a little unprofessional, it does, but I can't figure out how to get this down here. I know somebody was probably yelling at me. Do such and such. There we go. The only thing is I can't get that there. There we go. I highlighted it, made everything small, made the font smaller. There we go. If you can get it this way, that's fine. If you can't get it this way, try to at least get it down the page and try to keep it to one page, because memos aren't supposed to be more than one page. Oh Lord, this is a long video. I apologize. So first of all, please don't just copy what I have word for word, because I'm putting this up on the website. In Blackboard, it will catch plagiarism if you just copy and paste what I've put in here. You need to put this in your own words. You do need to use first and second person pronouns. Oh, there we go. First and second pronouns sparingly, just like I did. But yeah, it will catch it if you plagiarize me. Put it in your own words. Talk about your own thing, and submit it. I'll take a look at it. So this is saved. So now I would go to the assessment and click in here. Oh, it's not going to let me click. I keep forgetting I'm not in student mode yet. Click in here and attach it. All right. If you have any questions, please email me or text me immediately. And do follow this video. Thank you. Bye.